Alright guys, this is Fury with Fury's Insanity. Welcome to the channel. Starting off with another video for this year for MTG Arena. I'm showing off a deck tech for Brawl. It's a mono red dwarf deck led by Magda Brazen Outlaw. Other dwarves you control get +1/+0, and whenever a dwarf you control attacks, or becomes tapped, sorry, create a treasure token. Then, at instant speed, you may sacrifice 5 treasures. If you do, you may search your library for an artifact or dragon card, and you may put that onto the battlefield, then shuffle your library. Remember, you can do this at instant speed during combat, so you can get a big, fluffy dragon on the battlefield during combat, or at your end step, or the beginning of a turn, or on your opponent's attack phase. It is very useful, it is very viable. Now, the deck itself is very simple. There's not a whole lot of good dwarves on Arena right now that are in standard anyway, because historic Brawl isn't a thing. It's only a thing, like once a year. I think the last historic Brawl event was last month. It lasted like a weekend or something. It was very fun, but so for those of you that don't use this very often, you can just type in Dwarf. For those of you that haven't unlocked Kaldheim, you can hit Not Collected. There's like 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 12. 13 cards in total that mention dwarves other than Magna in mono red. So, but 7 dwarves obviously you can use 7 times, which I do. They're pretty strong once they stack up on each other. Most of this stuff, Coalesce is pretty good. Bearded Axe is really good. Vault Robber is really good because you tap it, which in turn you make 2 treasure tokens instead. Pretty simple stuff. None of these are groundbreaking, but they fit the curve for, dwarves. That's what we need. We got some artifacts in here. Shadow Spear, obviously. A couple removal spells. Claim the Firstborn. Blazing Volley's in here mainly because of Torbran. It deals 3 damage to each of your opponent's creatures. Otherwise, it's a good thing to throw out. We've got a couple filters in here. Fire Prophecy. Obviously, all of your dwarves. Sure Strike. Some section pretty much. Thrill of Possibility. I've got that, and I've got Seize the Spoils. So those are 2 filters. Seize the Spoils makes you a treasure token, which is very good. That has won me games before. Gadrak is pretty strong. He's a good defender for 3. Obviously, he can attack if you have 4 or more artifacts, and he can create some treasures if your dwarves get removed. Then we've got Goldspan Dragon creates tokens. Terror of the Peaks, it's a good dragon. Opportunistic Dragon and Leyline Tyrant are obviously staples. So we've only got 5 dragons in here, but we do have several artifacts. None of them are groundbreaking. We do have a couple red equipment, so there's like 6 or so. So it's not a groundbreaking deck, but it's very fun to use. I hope you guys enjoy this. If you do, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what other decks, what other commanders you would like to see me build, show off on the channel. But without further ado, let's get into this. Alright, our first deck is going up against a Valky God of Lies deck, so a Tybalt deck. This will be interesting. We're going to need to drop our Kazu's Fury since we don't have access to a red mana right here. Like I said before, also be aware that... Okay. We'll go ahead and foretell this, why not? This deck is pretty low to the ground, other than the couple dragons that we do have. You can add some of the other dragons in here. They're just not necessarily super strong. But it is low to the ground, so if they have a lot of removal, there's not a whole lot of draw power in here, so you kind of just gotta be aware of that. Blazing Volley actually won't be very bad right now. Go ahead and kill that. That's like the only time out of the several times I've used this deck so far that's came in handy. Now, this card is very useful. Obviously, you can make it a 2-drop. So, you don't have the mana, or you would rather drop Magna and foretell that, you can. But this is good because whenever I cast Magna, I'll be able to get more treasure tokens off the rip. Let me see. What do I want to do? Each opponent. Okay, I'm okay with that. If he blocks one up. What I'm gonna do in this situation, probably go ahead and see. Might as well. 7 dwarves, they're good, but you don't necessarily need them. In turn, good removal. Spike for hazard obviously is in here because it's a land, but in that instance, it would have been able to kill Valky. So if, for instance, if he plays him again, I can pop him. What is it? Oh, I can. Yeah. I don't really want to play 7 dwarves. I don't want him trying to take him with Valky again, so I'll just go ahead and get some treasure tokens. Okay, that's fun. I wanted to draw some cards with Bonders Enclave, but we'll obviously be able to get what we need. Go ahead, play Valky. That would be great. He doesn't know we have Spikeful Hazard. That's not fun, is it? But as long as he doesn't get rid of that dwarf right there, never mind. Look at me go. Look at me talk. Yeah. Play him and then pass. Got the room stuff. I might actually get the artifact that lets us draw cards. Dragons are nice. Death Toucher. I think I need to get. Let's just go ahead and pop this. Actually, no. I think I'll get a dragon because we can draw cards off of Bonder's Enclave. Do Goldspan makes us. Yeah, not too bad, not too shabby. He might have more removal though. He's got enough to play Tybalt. No, he doesn't, because the command cost goes up for Tybalt. That sucks for him. What? Oh, he's gonna destroy the dragon. Sucks. I think he's. All good though. Ooh. Not too shabby if I do say myself. Pretty fun deck. It's not normally this consistent, but I'm sure there could be some upgrades. Or I've tried to pick cards that really benefit as well. I'm just gonna cast Magda again. To be honest, no point not to. card from your Febuary? No, because I can one-shot him. There we go. He didn't do a whole lot other than remove, so I don't know what the point of his deck was, but pretty good game. First one's a W. Alright, round 2. We are going up against a Garruk. Is this the mono green Garruk? If so, I don't really want to play this game. I wish Fiery Prophecy would. Yep, I really don't want to play this game. I think he is probably the most broken Planeswalker you can. As long as you control. Including it. Let's do. Not too bad. We'll probably just pop that down and. I'll play. Or just do. Have something that I can just. Yay! I'm just gonna just. 7 Dwarves, Volcanic Savo. If I can get to Volcanic Savo, I might be able to do something. There we go. Yeah, I'm okay with that. If he doesn't get rid of any more of my creatures, I might have a chance because I can create 4. Awesome. He's gonna smack me with 9. That's completely fine. I'm glad I put Volcanic Salvo in. I don't know if you guys are sitting on the edge of your. I am. And 2 creatures. Bam, bam. There we go. I don't have a card to discard. Let's go. Oh yeah, he could only lock 1 up. Not bad. Rasta. Okay. I'm very surprised this deck is doing as good as it is. I would like to get going wide. Play this deck. The best strategy for this deck. Oh, it had trample. I didn't pay attention. bigger. Who is to take it to the face? I think I'll. I'm thinking. Sacrifice. That's. I forgot that. Really good, but probably a removal. And I've got two bigger creatures. 5 mana. Normally a green deck by now, off of him would. If I was him, I'd make it 3/3. Okay. I don't think. I think he can pump it in. Might just be. I can hit it regardless. I got one. And that's a good game. It's a GG right there. It's 2 out of 2. All right, third match of 3. See what we can do against a 5-color. Okay. I don't think I've seen it before. Don't have a dwarf, so it could be better, but it could also be worse. Storm's Wrath could run, and this could really shut them down. Way since it. See what we can do. Not very excited. Going first doesn't hurt. Tazri. I did pick up a Tazri for my Najila deck. I think she's alright. You know, pay 4, look at the top 6. In that deck, it's not bad. Might as well just cast my commander first. Doesn't make a difference. If I get another mountain, I'll play Breakneck first. Or Breakneck. I think the Triomes were a very good idea. I hope that they print the next 5 soon. The fact that you can search for them is very positive. I think I'll probably go for 3 possibilities, maybe. I need Radiant. We can use the Dwarf. I was thinking about doing Maze Mind's Tomb, but I think casting. I think Magna is a very, very unique character. Yes, I would like to see more buffs or special abilities. Maybe First Strike for him. I think full kind of fit. Human. No, I was gonna save it for Tazri. And push through my attacks as possible. And next turn I'll Mazemind's Tomb, in my opinion, is definitely a staple. If you haven't pulled it, I definitely recommend you of your rare wild cards to get it. It fits in any deck. It fits pretty good in standard, but especially commander for white, black, and red in particular. Those colors were a little bit hard to draw cards anyway. What do I want to do with this? Hard decision. I could keep dealing damage, but I really want to keep. So, I think I'm going to do a Torbran and just swing with. Well, no. I doubt he's going to be able to stop me. So, he might kill my commander, but he's still going to take 6 plus. Still going to take 11. Nope. Not going to take 11. Going to kill my 7th dwarf, leave my commander alive. But decks like this are super fun, but this is one of the reasons I really want Commander or multiplayer Brawl to come to Arena, because it's really hard to play 5-color decks. It's really hard, in my opinion, to play a deck that has more than 2 in Brawl, because the decks are so fast. This one is pretty fast. Mono green is incredibly fast. The clerics are really fast. Mono white, for instance, Bazri Cat, ridiculous. Very, very hard to come back from key components starting off. Whereas Commander have to play politics. And that's kind of what I want to see. Game. I feel like that would be a lot of fun. That's game. If you guys agree, drop the comments down below. Be sure to let Wizards know that you're interested in that. I definitely see them moving in that direction in the not necessarily too distant future, because they've been adding all of these sets to Historic and stuff. But they haven't even added a Historic Brawl yet. Like, they've had the limited time events, but it's not the same. I would really like to see a permanent Historic Brawl, and I would like to see that move in the direction of Two-Headed Giant or multiplayer. But hope you guys enjoyed this deck tech. If you would like a more in-depth discussion or details on how I built the deck and what I chose to put in the deck next time, be sure to let me know. And also be sure to let me know what commanders you would like to see on Arena. If you would like to see historic decks, standard decks. I enjoy Arena. Sometimes it can be kind of toxic, but it's a good idea. I feel like it could be really positive for the future. So if you guys agree, be sure to hit me up, and if you'd ever like to 1v1, let me know. Also, speaking of the next deck, I do really want to build this deck. So if you guys enjoy this deck tech, I believe this will be my next one. Anyway, without further ado, this is Fury with Fury's Insanity. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, I'll see you in the next one.
This video was sponsored by Your Mom. If you'd like to find out more information, contact 1-800-YOUR-MOM.